The Conservative Political Action Conference has long been a parade of the Republican fringe. But in 2016, the fringe took over and now they have the main stage all to themselves. Last year, shortly after the 2016 Republican National Convention in Cleveland, Ohio, the board of directors of the American Conservative Union convened a conference call to discuss the party's newly minted presidential nominee Donald J. Trump. The GOP had just undergone a brutal, bruising primary, and the call focused on whether or not the board would back the ACU if the group endorsed Trump, a hugely divisive and hardly traditionally conservative figure within the Republican Party. According to two sources with direct knowledge of the conference call, a slight majority were for endorsing. After all, Trump was the Republican presidential pick. Many others were, however, not so forgiving. If ACU endorses him, it will be the darkest day in this organization's history, Thomas Winter, first vice chairman of the ACU and former human events editor, warned on the call, according to the sources speaking on the condition of anonymity. Winter could not be reached for comment on this story. This year, Trump is scheduled to return to the ACU-hosted Conservative Political Action Conference, but now not just as a main stage speaker but as President of the United States and the Republican Party's standard-bearer. Still, tensions remain in the ACU at the beginning of the Trump era, and they're perhaps stronger than ever. Last week, CPAC nearly went full-out right, with a much-publicized invitation extended by ACU chairman Matt Schlapp to Breitbart editor and professional troll Milo Yiannopoulos for a prominent speaking slot. Over the weekend, the ACU board and others revolted against the decision. "This mental patient enjoys playing footsie with Nazis, I'm not into that, and neither are many on the ACU board, it's that simple," one board member told the Daily Beast earlier this week as the controversy was ongoing. By Monday, Schlapp and CPAC had kicked Yiannopoulos to the curb. But to many on the board, damage had already been done. On Wednesday, the ACU board of directors held a meeting at a conference room at the Gaylord Hotel in National Harbor, an event complex just outside of Washington, D.C., where the four-day conference is held. During the final third of the nearly two-hour meeting, several board members started grilling Schlapp, who was in attendance, about the alt-right's infiltration into mainstream conservatism. According to two sources with knowledge of the meeting, multiple board members, such as Winter, Sabrina Schaefer of the Independent Women's Forum, and Ned Run of American Majority, passionately voiced their objections and concerns, with much of the room concurring. Some even called out the ACU chairman not only for inviting, then ditching, Yiannopoulos, but for inviting Stephen Bannon, Yiannopoulos's former boss, as well. Schlapp, Schaefer, and Run did not respond to requests for comment. Bannon, who now serves as President Trump's chief strategist in the White House, has called his Breitbart site the platform for the racist American alt-right. On Thursday afternoon, Bannon is slated to speak alongside Reince Priebus, the White House chief of staff, in a chat moderated by Schlapp. Run, in particular, was vocal during Wednesday's meeting about his opposition to Bannon's inclusion, as well as the GOP's continued coddling of what he deems white supremacist alt-right voices. Schlapp did not address the Bannon criticisms head-on, though he did point out that he didn't know half the stuff about Yiannopoulos that made him such a despised figure. Some in the meeting told Schlapp that he could have simply Googled it.